stuff that they think is at the bottom of the drawer and dump it in a trash bag or, whatever, and it gets thrown into the trash, which winds up in a landfill somewhere that gets compacted and thrown into an incinerator or a dump, that type of thing. Well, anyway, I found 3 coins, very close proximity. Got this, Jackie was videoing and got this on video, and I picked it up, and I comment that it looked like about the size of a quarter, I think is what I said. And so this video will be coming out soon. But I picked up this coin, looked kind of very dark in color, and I thought, well, possibly it was a quarter, and it looked a little odd shaped to me, and I thought, well, maybe it went through the incinerator or something, and maybe it's a silver quarter because that day, Jackie had found one coin that turned out to be a silver mercury dime. And a lot of the time, you don't know what you've got until you've thrown it. You can soak it in CLR like you and I do a lot of our stuff.
Yep.
But sometimes you have to, unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is so, it's got so much junk on it that it's best to get a lot of that stuff off by throwing it into a tumbler. So I threw some of the stuff in the tumbler because I tried soaking it in some CLR the night before, and I was like, that looks really interesting, but I still couldn't tell enough. So I was like, well, we threw it in the tumbler, and turned out it looked very much like a gold coin, possibly, that was Roman. But in my mindset and the way I think, because I've seen a lot of gold, I've dug a lot of gold, but not a gold coin, but I've dug a lot of gold with, finding rings and jewelry and stuff like that I know what gold looks like. But this has a little more yellow tone to it. So I am going to take it. I do have a tester. I need to either go test it first, or I was thinking about taking it this week into a coin shop, but I have got it pretty much as cleaned up as I'm probably going to get it. But unfortunately, on the back, there is a piece of green glass that has melted into the coin just a little, and I haven't been able to get that off of there. But there was definitely something melted on top of the coin. I think it's possibly brass or bronze alloy.
Yep.
But Roman coin works. Roman coin in the U.S. is an odd thing to find.
Yep.
But I have found a lot of foreign coins in this dump in particular. And in fact, one of them, the second day that Jackie and I went back out there, we cleaned up. I haven't got it totally cleaned up, but we did clean up another coin, and it was I think it's probably Mexico, but I'm pretty sure like Jeff just said, that it's bronze. But then everybody that looks at it saying, no, it's gold, it's gold. I'm like, no. I really, really wish it was, but I agree with Jeff there. I know he's been over to the UK and has found lots of Roman coins and stuff, but it was an incredible day. Like Jackie just said, at the dump, we found some amazing things. Jewelry, foreign coins, silver coins, tokens. So she found the coolest token. It turned out to be, you may have to remind me, Jackie, and chat. Was it Tennessee? Anyway, it was a seal for a state, I think. Anyway, it has like a shield on one side, and anyway, really, really cool. And we both just had an amazing time. And Pennsylvania, okay, Pennsylvania. So it was a seal for Pennsylvania, and just reading the history on that was really cool. You know, it's always fun to read the history, and thanks to Jeff and some others, I'm pretty much sure I know which the guy on the front of my Roman coin. It's just the back I'm having a little trouble because that's where there's a little bit of that green glass melted on the back. I've gotten most of the crud that was melted to the coin off the back. But what an amazing, you know, it's you just never know what you're going to find in this hobby. But we did find lots of marbles like you did yesterday.
Yep.
And we ended up having a contest, kind of like you and I did, at our
Nice.
favorite beach that we go to. And her and I did like whoever finds the most coins is the winner, and the loser has to buy dinner. And then whoever finds the most marbles is the winner, and the loser gets to buy drinks. And then I think the second day it was dessert. So a lot of fun, just having fun with it, and I can't wait to put those videos out. There'll be probably 2 separate videos, and then also, I think I mentioned this the other day, I did my first coin roll hunt, so that'll be interesting to see, you know, post that video, which some people are probably going to make fun of me of how many mistakes I made, but, you know, it was my first time. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And anyway, I'm trying to think what else that we might have found that was pretty interesting that you'll be able to see, you know, when you watch the video, about how, you know, I know somebody commented, and I'll have photos of all of our finds in my video when I post it. But I've already started editing my coin roll video, so that will be out first, and then I'll edit the other 2 videos, the dump videos, later. And it's interesting, this dump, because it flows into a creek. And, you know, much how, you know, you and I, when we go to the button dump, all the stuff, think of all that stuff that, you know, you and I have talked about getting in that creek for a long time, and we never have. So hopefully, you know, we can plan that trip soon and go to our dream spot again and visit them, I'm hoping, so in the near future.
It's funny though. I gotta when you talk about our dream spot, I'm like, wait a second. There's now because I think there's like what 4 4 areas that are we can frequent that are the dream that we dream about.
We really do. We really do. We have a lot of spots, and then now, you know, to me, this spot, you know, Jackie and I were commenting and talking about how this spot, like in Fort Worth, every time it rains, every time it's washing new things down from that dump.
Yep.
Every single time. And with the creek, every time it rains, of course, that water's pushing stuff down that creek. And just like when you're gold prospecting or, you know, different things push out of those cracks and gets pushed up and around and all of that. So also I just thought of something I really want to, in that creek where the button dump is, and it's hard to travel with, but I really want to take, I know Wayne is in chat tonight, but he makes that Pika-U that has, it's the scope that has the
In like the
clear,
bucket?
plexiglass on the bottom where
Oh
you,
yeah.
and it has handles on it where you can peer down into the water and see things. And it's great for gold prospecting, but it's really good for what we do as well, especially. So I definitely going to take it. I have taken it to that creek before, um, and I need to take it to that creek again in Fort Worth maybe next time. It's just hiking down. Sometimes you know how it is with all of this. We're sifters and all of our gear. It just gets kind of um,
Cumbersome.
cumbersome. It's
Yes.
more stuff. Well, and you know what I mean, because
And
we also
it's
have to have someplace to put our finds in on our
yeah.
trip back, especially if you're digging bar bottles and stuff like that as well. So, Mike says I'm echoing again, so
Mhm.
not sure.
Well, I'll
Dropped
get
out.
feedback in chat. All right, what we'll do is like we're almost halfway through the show. If you're listening and want to get in on a couple giveaways, because I do have to go to the post office tomorrow, so figured might as well. I still have quite a few grab bags, so when I go to the different hunts, whether it's most of the time I don't do it for seated hunts unless we're special guests. We try to do it at the natural hunts more so. That way, in the event that you don't find anything, there's the chance that you pick something really cool out of the goodie bag. So there's still quite a few things left in there. I think I only gave away 300. No, I made 400. I think for dig stock, and I think there's like 80 left. So if you want to, yeah, not as bad. Okay, so you're doing okay. So if you want to put your name in chat, and that way I can get numbers down, and Gypsy can open the random.org, and then what I'll do is I'll pick in the bag and pull something out, and we'll go from there. So if you want to participate, drop your name in chat so that way I can make sure I can get numbers and we can figure out how many people are in chat. And we'll do a giveaway. Yeah, only 400, Tim. Um, so yeah, so make sure if you want to get in this, definitely drop your name in. I can't tell you what it is yet because I haven't picked it yet. But I'll shake the bag so you all can hear it. And they say like they like your echo, huh? It sounds good.
I guess so.
4 and 5 and 6 and 7 8. Woo, 9, 10,
We
11.
got a lot of people in chat tonight. This is wonderful.
Ooh, get that treasure. That's new. Joe, treasure. Write you down. 12. 13. Okay, and Ray. Jeff, 15. There was still a lot in chat that haven't written. Maybe there's people who don't want to participate. I'm giving time. I know some of you are saying hi back and forth.
Yeah, go ahead and drop your name in chat if you want to be in this drawing. Amanda always has some great prizes. I'm actually got, well, never mind. it's a comment on one of my